This is Lennie in his step.
Yeah, you can push now.
Good morning. This is so exciting for me because I have been wanting to do this for so long. But this is my first YouTube vlog. How exciting is that? I am a mum of one to my little boy called Lennie. He has cerebral palsy. And I have been documenting our cerebral palsy journey since the day he was born, basically. He was a NICU baby. He spent 10 weeks in the NICU and we was told at 4 weeks that he had cerebral palsy. Well, it was called PBL back then. I am on Instagram, I'm also on Facebook, and I'm on TikTok, and we document our life, I would say. And I have been wanting to do YouTube for so long because I just like to talk. I can't shut up. And I always find that the 1 minute videos just aren't enough. So that is why I wanted to start vlogging our life and letting you have a bit of an insight into what it's like raising a child with disabilities. We share the highs and the lows. There are more highs than what there is lows, but I like to be honest and just say it as it is, basically, and how life is. So at the moment, life's going really, really well. We have a really busy week this week, so that is why I have decided to vlog. It's my husband's birthday on Thursday, and we have some exciting things that we're doing this week, so I thought, why not? It's a good week to start, so here we are. I'm just about to make my breakfast. I'm going to be making, let's see what we've got first, because yes, have a bit of bacon. So I'm going to make a bacon sandwich because I'm just really fancying something nice. I am actually on Manjaro. I have lost 5 stone. I'm nearly at 5.5. I've got 2 pounds to lose and then it'll be 5.5 stone. And I've just gone back onto it over the last 2 months. I was on it last year and I lost my 5 stone. Then I had to have my gallbladder out, so I stopped taking it for a couple of months. Tried Wegovy, didn't do anything for me. And then I thought, do you know what? I know it's expensive, but it worked really well. So I went back on it because I just wasn't quite at the weight that I want to be at. I want to lose another 3 stone, and then I'll be really happy then. But I'm on 5 at the moment and I'm not really hungry. I'm sort of having my protein shake in the morning and then I'm not really eating until tea time. But I feel really hungry this morning, so I'm going to have a bacon butty. Yeah, let's go. One thing to know with us is our house isn't aesthetically pleasing. It's a lived-in home. There's clutter, there's mess. We try our best to declutter and keep it as tidy as possible. However, when we put Lennie to bed on a night time, we are absolutely exhausted, and trying to push ourselves to do anything in the house is so hard. And I also want to start working out on the days that I haven't worked out when he's at nursery. I want to start working out at 7 o'clock when we put him to bed. Although putting him to bed at 7 o'clock at the minute is not working. So yeah, if you see in the background clutter and mess, it's a lived-in house and it is what it is, basically. We do try and keep it as tidy as possible. So this is Lennie. Do you want to say hello, Lennie? So I've just had my Weetabix and my mummy hasn't wiped my mouth yet. Lennie is 4, aren't you? And you are a very cheeky boy, aren't you? Lennie? I'm going to turn his telly off because then he'll talk on. Are you talking? Are you going to say hello? Hello. What's your name? Say my. Name. Oh, that's me. Anything else? Name. Is. Put my head up, baby. Say is. Lennie. Yeah. You wouldn't believe that I actually wash this like near enough every day. Look how dirty it gets. You're a dirty boy, aren't you? Say, I'm so dirty. Yeah. So Lennie is non-verbal, but I call him pre-verbal. I 100% feel that Lennie is going to be able to talk to us one day. Aren't you? He has already said things like daddy in the past. 2 consecutive years he was saying it on one day. It's okay, I'll put your music back on. He said it for one day, and he kept going over and over and over again, kept saying it, and then the next day woke up and nothing, didn't say it again, and then he did it again the year after. So he has made that noise before. He has said daddy before, but with the cerebral palsy, it affects all of his muscles, so it also affects his muscles in his cheeks, and his face, and everywhere basically. It affects the muscles in his swallow. So we are hopeful, but we are also, oh, he's not happy. We are also realistic. So if he doesn't communicate verbally, we are working with him other ways to get him to communicate. So we have an eye gaze, which he does amazing with that. We also use puppets, which he really likes that as well. What's the name for it now? There's a objects of reference. So objects of reference are things that he can associate something with. So like when we are asking him if he wants a bath, we can show him a boat and say, do you want to use the boat in the bath? And it's like he can then associate that with the bath. Or I'll say to him, do you want your puppets? And like I'll get like his Twinkle Twinkle Star out, and he knows that that's his favourite one, so he knows that that's what we're going to be singing. So he's very self-aware. I do feel like he is fully mentally there, but it's just the physical side that affects him. But he's doing really well at the moment. We've just had Smile over from Canada doing a week intensive with him, and he did so well. Like, I was so proud of him. I'll put a couple of clips up so you can see how he did. But honestly, it was just amazing because she gave me the hope that I lost. So for a good year, I lost hope of him ever being able to be independent at anything, which I think as a complex needs mum, you do go through these times where you work so hard with the therapy and you see little benefit. But it was just a bit of a refresh for me to see him. Like, he sat independently for 3 minutes. He was doing really well in his stander. She helped me make like a little crawler for him, and he's doing amazing with that. He's able to push off the floor. One thing that Lennie doesn't like is he doesn't like me talking if I'm not talking to him. So we'll have to see what the vlogging's like, won't we? Because you like to be involved, don't you, in the talking? And I think he is a little bit tired, aren't you? Are you tired? Yeah, you tired? You want to go pee-pees? No, no pee-pees. But yeah, so this is my breakfast. Like I say, our house is not aesthetically pleasing, but this is my breakfast for today. So I've decided to have a bacon and egg sandwich. He also is wanting to eat everything that I'm eating at the minute. That's really good. Happy now, aren't you? He looks like he's got a little pineapple on his head. We're trying to grow his hair out like his dad. His dad wants dreadlocks eventually, and it'd be cool like if we could get Lennie in dreadlocks as well. But it's in his face a lot at minute, so I'm just having to put it on top of his head and it looks like a pineapple. This is Lennie in his stander for a little bit. This is a really good stander. However, when they came out, we did have a harness here to stop him from trying to push back, because that is one of the things that he does. He's got dystonia and he really struggles with being strapped in something and feeling like he can't get out of it, so he fights it. But this is really good. He's got to be in this for an hour now. I'll show you what it looks like from the front. That's what it looks like from the front. It's got like this little tray where you can do like water play and stuff with it. You're not really pleased with it, are you? But you do tolerate it, don't you, darling? Yeah. Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth real good. Brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em. Brush 'em really good. Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth real good. Brush 'em, brush 'em. Brush 'em, brush 'em. Spit it out then. A clever boy. This is Lennie all set for nursery now. He goes, he gets picked up at 12 and he goes until about 3:30 he gets home. And I just wanted to mention these because these are amazing. They are gloves from Amazon and they stop Lennie from chewing his fingers because he, over the last 2 months, bit his full thumbnail off. He put it in his mouth and chomped down and then he was unable to get it out, and he actually bit the nail off. So that started just growing back now. But he also bit this finger as well. So these are amazing. They're quite expensive, £50 for 2, but they are amazing. Are you going to nursery now, Lennie? Say bye-bye. So that's Lennie gone to nursery now, and whilst he's away I thought I would just explain a little bit about us and our family life. So I'm Candice, I'm 33 and I have a husband called William. We got married in 2018 and in 2019 we started trying to conceive. We could get pregnant but we couldn't keep the pregnancies, and then I had 3 miscarriages, and then I went on to get pregnant with my little boy called Reggie, who unfortunately when we went to the 20-week scan we was told that I had something called incompetent cervix, and basically if I didn't have a stitch put in my cervix that night that he would have been delivered that night. We had no signs whatsoever up until we went to the scan and they asked me to go to the toilet, went to the toilet and then lost my mucus plug. Anyway, we had that stitch put in and unfortunately it didn't last the whole way through the pregnancy. It got me to 22 weeks and 3 days and he was born. He was born at Pinderfields in Wakefield, and unfortunately they refused to support him, and he was born breathing. His heart was beating for 2.5 hours. It was a really, really, really difficult period of time for us after that. But then I quite quickly got pregnant with Lennie, and it was very unexpected, to be honest. We were grieving, and drink was involved, and it was quite a bad time in our life. But anyway, got pregnant with Lennie, found out when I was about 5 weeks, and I was getting weekly cervix scans from Nigel Simpson in Leeds, and everything was going fine until I got to 25 weeks pregnant, and I had COVID. And because of all the coughing and everything, it set the incompetent cervix off. So I was in hospital from 25 weeks, and Lennie was born at 27 weeks and 6 days in Bolton Hospital. Now, there was some questionable decisions made around that time. So I actually thought I was in labour on the Friday, but he wasn't delivered until the Saturday morning. And on the Friday, I was having sort of pains, and I was ringing for support and stuff, and I was timing contractions and stuff, but they didn't believe me, basically. So they gave me morphine, and to be honest, my mind goes a little bit blank from there, and I don't know whether it's because of the trauma side of it or whether I was just so dosed up with the morphine. But anyway, I woke up on the Saturday morning, and the pain was really intense, and after about 45 minutes of them not listening to me, they finally did listen, and I got checked, and Lennie was stuck in the birth canal, and if I'd vaginally given birth, he would have passed away. So I had to an emergency C-section, and then everything was okay. Obviously, he was in NICU. He was quite poorly, but we didn't realise how poorly he actually was up until we got told at 4 weeks that he had a severe brain injury, which obviously was a shock because everything had gone okay. We did, when he was first born, they did give him a brain scan, and they did say that he had dark spots on his brain, but we didn't understand to the extent of that, and it was sort of, well, it could be this or it could just go away, and they didn't really explain it very well to us. So anyway, when he was 4 weeks old, we got told that he had a severe brain injury called periventricular leukomalacia, and then we were sent home after 10 weeks, and it was literally like, see ya. There was no support whatsoever. We didn't know about any services in our local area that could support us. So for the last 4.5 years, we have advocated for him. We found services in our local area, we've found charities, we have found amazing physiotherapists that have come to our home, and we've gone and done intensives with them. So that is why I started documenting, really, because when we came home with Lennie, there was nothing out there. Nobody was doing any videos of physiotherapy that they were doing with the kids. I looked, I searched the internet, and I could not find anything. So I just thought, when we were doing it, that I just wanted to share what we were doing. You know, I'm not a physio, but maybe I could help somebody who's in our situation to feel not alone, and so that was the goal, really. So yeah, that's like the story of us, really. I would have another child, however, given our circumstances and the fact that I have incompetent cervix, we don't feel that it would be in our best interest and Lennie's best interest to have another baby. So that's us. We have Lennie, and we have to be happy with that, which I am really, really happy, and I'm really grateful that he's here. He's changed my life. He's changed my complete aspect of everyday life. I don't take things for granted now. Even just waking up in the morning, like, I'm grateful for every little thing, and that's because of Lennie. But I am a little bit sad that we won't get to experience that normal pregnancy and that normal birth, and also that normal childhood. Like, we'll never get to experience Lennie running in on Christmas Day and shouting, "Mummy, Daddy, Santa's been," or we don't even know if we're going to experience Lennie telling us that he loves us or calling us Mummy and Daddy. And so it's just, we're sort of living for the moment because we have to. and we take everything in our stride, and we just try and be as happy as possible. Don't get me wrong, I have really bad down days, where I really struggle with things, and it's also like changed my whole friendship groups and stuff as well. Like, I'm not in the same friendship groups that I was when I first had Lennie, and that's just because I'm a completely different person now, and things that were important to me once aren't important to me anymore. And unfortunately, that happens when you have a child with disabilities, and yeah, you have to choose what's important in life and who's important and who supports you and who's there when you really, really need them. So yeah, that's a little bit about us. But I wanted my YouTube to be a little bit about us and our everyday life and what we do and the therapies that we do with Lennie and like the appointments that we have. So if you are a complex need family like us, then please give me a follow and reach out. I love meeting other families, and I have some really exciting things coming up. And I have some really exciting things coming up with friends as well who also are in the same situation as us. Like, we've got so many plans, and I just cannot wait to share them all with you. But we've got to wait until September. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I hope that you enjoy my vlogs. That's me just done 15 minutes on the sunbeds. I use Glow House in South Empsall. That's the one there. Absolutely love it. It's got a new sunbed in there, and you can put it to the Caribbean setting and add the aircon on, and it doesn't even feel like you're going to town, and I love it. So that's me on the sunbeds. I'm going to go home and do a bit of Pilates now. The amazing thing that I have to tell you is we have a allotment. So this is our allotment. I'm going to just water today, so I'll show you everything that is here. So we only have this half here. This other half isn't ours. But I'll show you everything that we've got in here. So this is our allotment. In this bed here is tomatoes, which are doing really well. I don't think we've got any growing though, from what I can see. I can't see any yet. Then in here is corn, sweet corn, and you can see these are growing really well. In the back is beans, and then inside here is cucumbers. But we did have to take some, we had some flowers in here and we had to take them out because they were taking over the cucumbers and not letting the cucumbers breathe. So I think that's why they've not done very well. But I'm hoping now they're out, they'll go a little bit better. Then we have potatoes, which these are flowering, so I think that means they could be ready. In the back we decided to do like a bit of a flower part, so it's full of weeds, but we're just going to let the weeds grow, and then there's obviously all different flowers. These were supposed to be carrots, but there aren't any carrots in there. Then these are cabbages. These are doing really, really well. I don't know if you can see little cabbages forming in there. Then we've got strawberries here. We have had some strawberries from here already, and they have been really, really nice. But I don't think we're going to get any soon. But that's strawberries. Then we have onions, which I'm actually going to pick an onion because I'm making sausage and mash for tea. So I want a couple of onions from here. Then we have raspberries, which are doing really well. That's going to be a cherry tree, I think. Then we've got apple tree and a plum tree. So I think they're apples, and then behind is plum. Then on here we've got lettuces, which again are doing really well. My husband has had to build this up a little bit because they were going crazy. So was the spinach, which is here. This looks so much better because before it was quite low. Then we have leeks, which we've been told that we just have to leave them. And wow, the beetroot's really coming on now. Then we've got beetroot. And then we do have a greenhouse as well, which has got peppers and tomatoes and green beans in here as well. So yeah, I'm just going to water, and then I think we're having a bit of time here tomorrow. So I'll show you what I do when I'm watering. Oh, the best thing about the allotment is the community that we have down here. It's really, really nice. I've just had a guy that gave us the raspberry trees, and he shouted at me and he said, "Come and try these raspberries, you'll get these next year." Anyway, I've just gone up there and there is a swarm of wasps around the plum tree, and I am absolutely petrified of wasps. Some would say, why have you got an allotment if you're frightened of wasps? I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. But I'm going to have to get over being frightened of wasps. And I did actually get stung by a bee the other day. And it was hurt. It hurt, but it wasn't the end of the world. But anyway, so back to watering. Before I water the onions, I actually want to pull an onion for tea. So I'm gonna show you what we do. So as you can see, this onion already looks like it's coming out of the ground. So I'm just gonna give it a pull. That's one. I think I might get two. Try and get a big one. I'm gonna go for this one here, look. Nice big juicy one. you have a nice day? Did you have a nice day? You take your slippers off. Take these off.
I like to play on the slide.
Spin again.
I want to play on the roundabout.
Got to spin again.
I want to play on the
So I've got the onions from the allotment. I'm gonna give them a wash and get them put in with the sausages. I'm gonna take the first layer off. Here we are. So they're only really small, and my husband said I need to stop picking them because he said they're not quite ready yet. But I'm sick of going to the supermarkets because the vegetables are just absolutely rubbish. Like, I've just chopped into some parsnips that I got on my shopping this week, and they absolutely stink. I've had to throw them away because they just smell off, and they was really slimy. So I'm just sick of spending a lot of money on fruit and vegetables from the supermarket and taking it home when it's just out of date, like, instantly. So I would rather have homegrown now. So this is what we're looking like. So we're going to have some lovely sausage and mash for tea tonight. We are in Lennie's therapy room, aren't we? Is this your therapy room? Is this your therapy room? Yeah, we're going to do some rolling. Shall we show everyone you're rolling? Yeah, okay then. Come on then. Start at the top. Go on then, show us how you roll. Oh. That leg. Go on then. Go on then. Watch your face. Go on then, come over. Hi, mummy. Come over. Come on. Show mummy how you roll. This table, by the way, is absolutely amazing. So it's my mum's old dining room table. So it's proper wooden oak solid. And we used to have some IKEA mats, yoga mats for Lennie, which we didn't end up using in the end. So what we did was we put them on top of here And we bought this from the range and we literally just tacked it underneath, and it's honestly, it's the best decision we ever made. And when Jen came from Smile Therapy, she put the blocks underneath it so it's tilted, so it's easy for him to roll independently. Come on then. Bye, Miss Rachel. Come on then. Come on. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Come find her. Come on then. Roll. Roll. Is your arm stuck? Should we do it? Give some help. Bring that arm up. There we go. You need to bring it up there, don't you? Go on then. Show Mummy how you do it. That's it. Well done. Yeah! Come up. You've got to do the rest now. Right, let go of it. Welcome, happy Tuesday. We have a busy day today. I'm just doing Lennie's massage. Say hello. Hi. Lennie's in a good mood today and he slept really well. He slept till, I think it was 6:15. So he did really well and is in a very good mood today. I am actually going to the dentist. So I'm at Yorkshire Dental Suite today, going to get these checked and to see if they're happy with the progress, which I am very happy. I would have hoped that would have come out a little bit more. But overall, I'm really happy. I'll insert a picture of what my teeth looked like. I've had them in about a year now. I went and it was originally for, I think it was 32 weeks. Then I went back and they've given me another 22 weeks. I'm on week 21 at the minute because like in the hot weather and stuff, or if I've had a drink, if I've been drinking with them in, I have to take them out because it makes me gag because my mouth gets really dry. And like when it's been the real hot weather, I've had to take them out like a couple of hours. So it's all like worked out that I needed to basically go back a week sort of thing. Anyway, so I'm on week 21. I'll see what they say today. I'm hoping that they'll say they're happy with them and then send me away with the teeth whitening. And then it's 3 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks teeth whitening, and then I should be going back and having the top 10 composite bonded, because obviously when I smile, I am really happy with them, and I could have just stuck with them how they are now, but I just want to have like a nice white smile when I smile and all level, because as you can see they're all a bit rigidity at the moment. So I thought I'd bring you along with me. I'm going to go there. I'm at Yorkshire Dental Suite in Wakefield, and then I'm going to have a walk around Wakefield, see if I can pick anything up for William's birthday. And then I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, actually, but I thought I'd bring you along with me. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. We have to do a massage with Lennie every day just to help his muscles relax. And he did have Botox a couple of weeks ago, so we have to make sure that we are massaging him often. Happy birthday! We'll be singing happy birthday to Daddy soon, won't we? Look who I've bumped into! My neighbour Lisa! What a coincidence! We've decided to come for a bit of lunch at Patio in Wakefield. Patio! What are you having?
Jacket tatey, tuna and coleslaw. I'm trying to be healthy. What are you having?
Of course. This is Lisa's. This is mine. Oh, get in my belly.
Pressure on Paula's feet, your thumb, you know, with movement, so that's where your pressure would be, want it to push. This one, this leg will do. No, you can't do the same leg. Here we go. Push. And again, no, lift it up first. Up first. That's it. Goodbye. Push. Yeah, you can push now. Push. And push. Oh, you do it. That's it. Push. This one. Push. Full leg extensions. Come on. Up. 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 That's it. Up. Up. You're not pulling your leg up, dude. That's it. Goodbye. Yes. Push. Push now. Yay. This leg. Yay. This leg. This leg. Oh, that's it. Push. And this leg. Come on, up, 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 up. Up. Up with this leg. Yeah, you can do this one. You're doing it. This one. This one.
Come on.
Do this leg. And this one.
Hands up.
Leg off. Leg off.
Are you tired now?
After that.
You tired now?
Everyone, I've just done my crawling.
Yeah, I've just done my crawling. So that is just some of the therapy that we do with Lennie. That's his little crawling machine. So this is what Jen helped me set up from Smile. This is from Temu. Then we just use 2 pillows that we've got from home. And then this is from Amazon. And then we just use the little Velcro strap. But if anybody wants the links, I'll put them below so you can just get them from this video. But it's been absolutely amazing for Lennie. Like, he's been able to take some steps sort of with it. We've also bought him some like rubber socks from Shein, so I'll show you them as well. I'll also put the links in for them too. So these are just the little rubber socks that we bought him because we were noticing that he was hurting the top of his feet from pushing.
Get over there, you. Get over there. Get over there, you. Get over there, you. Get over there, you. Get over there, you.
Look at you, Weetabix, all around your chops. Look at you, Weetabix, Oh, you're thinking about it, aren't you? He's like, shall I bite my mummy? No, get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there. I love you, Lennie. Mm. 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 Eee. Good news. Good news for mommy. Good news for mommy. Ah. We're going to go in my walker, mummy. And then we're gonna have some dinner. And then we're gonna go to our new school. And you see all your friends at your new school. You'll be a big boy, aren't you? You're gonna be a big boy in your new school. Yeah. And in his stander, as you can see, he's tilting to one side, and in a minute, there we go. He's bringing his head back, which is so unsafe for him. I'm going to attempt to do some Pilates. I've got my sports bra on, and I'm going to give it a go. And then this afternoon, Lennie has got his transition session for an hour and a half. So we get to take him to the new school, drop him off, and stay in the school. And I think we can watch like from afar. And she said there's going to be tea and coffee and biscuits and stuff. So we're going to stay and just see how he copes with it, because it's all new and exciting. So yeah, yesterday went into Wakefield, had my appointment for my Invisaligns, and they've said that they're really happy. So that's the gut. They said the guts. Is that? Yeah. They're really happy with the gap. They said that it's nearly closed, which is great. That's what we wanted. And then I'll turn it over, darling. And then I go back in 4 weeks' time, 16th of July. And I get all these taken off. And then I've just been sent out this morning in the post my teeth whitening. So I've got 4 weeks of that. And then after that I go back and have the composite bonding on the top 10. I'm really excited. So we've just dropped Lennie off at school for his transition day. We did think that we were going to be sat like watching him, but it wasn't like that. It was sort of like a drop off and then leave. But we were going to stay, but then they put us in the staff room and there were a woman eating a dinner. We felt a bit awkward, didn't we? So we're like, oh, we'll just go to the pub round the corner. So I'm having a full fat Coke. And of course, William is having a beer. Where's Lennie? Where is he? There he is! Are you playing peekaboo? Say peekaboo. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, bob, bob, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, bob, bob, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, and point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands upon your knee. Again. Wind the bob. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're lifting your head up. Yeah, watch your head. You getting your toy? And you pull him, and you pull him, and you pull him away. Oh, you're lifting your head up now, aren't you? Lennie, you gonna get Mummy's feet? Watch your head, don't smash it down. Hello? Hello? You look like a little pirate. Don't you? You look like a little pirate with your eye patch on. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get your pinkies out of that sofa. Get them out. Oi! Oi! Why are you being cheeky? We've been asked to try and get Lennie in a sleep system. Unfortunately, Lennie doesn't sleep on his back, he sleeps on his tummy. And that has been because when he was in the NICU, they put him on his tummy to sleep to regulate his breathing. Now, that's something that we've just continued to do. He's never slept on his back. I say never, he did. When we first brought him home and he was quite a small baby, he did used to sleep on his back, but his sleep's always been really bad. And then we found that when we put him on his tummy, he slept really well. So he's always just been on his tummy, but the physio is saying that he's at high risk of his hips coming out, and his left hip's gone from the number 5 to the number 18 in a year, which is quite scary because obviously if it goes any higher than 25, that's when they start to look at surgery for them. So she came out yesterday and said, we really do need to start trying to get him in the sleep system. And I said, I don't think we'll be able to get him in it straight away for sleep. And she said she understood that. She basically just said, just try and get him in it throughout the day, whenever you can. So that's the first time I've put him in it this morning. He's tired, so I've put his Tony's box on with his little sleep music that we use on night time. And I'm just going to see how he is, how he copes, see how long we can get out of him, and see if he goes to sleep in it. Because ultimately it would be great for us to be able to try and get him to sleep without any intervention, because we have to tap him to sleep. We tap his bum to sleep at the moment, and sometimes it can take like an hour. So it would be the dream to be able to put him in his room, have like a little night light on for him, listen to his Tony's box, and he goes to sleep himself. But whether he will do that or not, I don't know, so we'll have to see. You're gonna do me a cheers? Oh, wait a minute. Cheers! Happy birthday! Trust me to be wearing white. Strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah,
it's gonna go all over me.
That's not good.
It's got like a full charity shop.
No way.
Yeah, charity shop. Size 14.
Can't believe it. Yeah.
This is my charity shop bargain. Stunning. What?
No.
There.
No.
We're not gonna cut it out with paint. Why do you not want to be on my? It's going on YouTube.
No, I don't do stuff like
Going on my
that.
YouTube, look.
No, I'm going to be a buzzkill, Candy, sorry.
Hi, good evening. We are on Saturday. We are finished the vlog at the allotment today. Yesterday we went out and celebrated Will's birthday, and we went for a few drinks around Pontefract, and then we went to a Tulsi in Pontefract, the Indian. And it's fair to say we are a little bit delicate today, not because of the alcohol, but because we don't really eat. Evie, come here. We don't really use certain oils when we cook. We literally just have extra virgin olive oil. And we've noticed, like when we go to Indians or if we have Chinese and stuff like that, we do end up being quite ill with the shits basically. And I woke up yesterday. Evie, come here! I woke up yesterday at 2 in the morning and had really bad guts. Come here, darling. Went to the toilet and felt like I was going to pass out. Evie, come here. Come on, you're not allowed on that plot. Come on. So I woke up, went to the toilet, and I felt like I was going to pass out. I went really, really hot, sweating really bad, and I ended up feeling like I was going to pass out, but I didn't anyway. I had to sort of do some breathing exercises to stop myself from falling off the toilet. And then my husband was sick this morning and he had diarrhoea as well, so that's us not having Indian food anymore. However, we are at the allotment today. Lennie's a little bit grouchy because he's not got certain music on that he wants. And we're just watering everything. And oh my god, let me show you. We have our first little cucumber. How cool is that? So yeah, we're just watering everywhere. We've got corns, tomatoes. We're going to be pulling these soon, aren't we? Potatoes. And then these are our cabbages, which are coming along really, really nice. I'm not getting them right in, but you should be able to see cabbages. And we've got our onions that we keep pulling every time we come. And then look at our beautiful flowers now. Letting me zoom in, but these are all well, what did we put on here? Wildflowers. These are all wildflowers. Look how pretty they are. These are really pretty flowers. Oh, I see a bumblebee in that red one. Oh, look at that one there. That's really pretty, that one, isn't it? And these are supposed to be
they're just a big
carrots,
bag of weeds, yeah.
But they're a big disappointment. We're going to have to do something with that bed, aren't we? We did this as well a couple of weeks ago. We're going to be having Will's shed here, and we're going to have some seating here and bring it over for some shade for Lennie, so that Lennie can actually be out of his pram when we come, because at the moment he's just sat in his pram and he gets a little bit miffed off with it. Oh, he was just tricked. We also have made our own compost bin, which we literally just put all our food that we don't eat at home, we bring it and just put it in here, and it's got all your weeds and stuff in here as well. And then eventually it makes perfect compost, according to everybody else. But yeah, this was a massive task as well. And also, if anybody's watching and they are allotment people, we have quite a few beds that are free, so if you've got any suggestions of winter things that we can grow, then we would appreciate any advice. I also need to tell you, before I end this vlog, that when we were out yesterday, there was a cute little man who owned the carpet place in Pontefract. It was quite a well-known one. What was it called? Benneman's? I think it was called Benneman's or Benneman's or something like that. Anyway, he was out on his own and he saw us and was coming over and doing some magic tricks. And his magic tricks were so cool. They were really good, weren't they? Yeah. And we got talking to him and we sort of asked who he was and what he was doing out in town. He was 95 years old. 95. And he was like, he didn't look 95, did he?
Yeah, he did.
You think he did?
Yeah.
I didn't think he looked 95, but he was so cute. Anyway, we got talking to him and he was telling us a bit about his life. And his wife was really poorly. And he was saying that Friday night she has carers for her. So it's the only night that he gets to go out and do something. So he goes into town, has a couple of drinks. He said he does get pissed because it's his only day that he can get pissed. And he says, I like to meet nice folk like yourself and show them all my magic tricks. Anyway, it turned out that he went to go to a magician show when he was younger. And the guy that was the magician took a liking to him and brought him into the magic circle. And that's how he learned all his tricks. And one of his tricks was holding a card, and he put a 1 penny coin on the card, and he also had a pound on the card, and he tapped the card and the 1 penny coin fell into my hand, and then he told me to keep that coin and said that it's represents good health, so he told me to keep it. That was really nice of him. Yeah, if anyone is family of Colin, then tell him that we absolutely loved him. We thought it was cool.